So this is a pretty well rolled Blighted temple here, T14 in this case. And I'm going to go ahead and run this. And this is, I'm ironically filming this last, and but I had figured out what I wanted to describe this as. So every single video after this showcases this point, and then what I do in different areas. This area has, it looks like 3 corridors plus this area across right here. This is not an overly nice layout, but it's not bad either. So it looks like your first monsters are going to come down here. I think we're going to go ahead and buff this area right here. And this is the reason I prefer empowering anointments over anything else. So this empowering tower creates this giant bubble right here and allows me to not care at all basically about what's down here. I always have, because this increases the effect, rather than having all fire and then having a ton of fire immunity, or all minion and having a bunch of minion immunity, I can switch my towers around whatever I want, and the empowering tower buffs whatever I'm focused on. I think it's probably the most efficient and most effective use, and it's relatively cheap to anoint too. I think it's a black and it's black and blue, and then like amber and teal or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. You can I'll look as soon as I finish this. So
The blight is trying to spread.
let's go ahead and finally build this up here. I've been waiting. Send my minions out, and looks like I'm just going to do ice up front here, and I'm going to back that up with I think fire, seismic, minion, and then let's go ahead and go like this. We're going to get a second ice tower in here too. And then we're going to do another one of these right here. Buff, buff. Ice. I only have 1 ice immunity.
It's put out new mycelium.
We're going to get another ice right
New
here.
roots.
Towards the back, we're going to get a minion. We're going to get a fire. Let's see, what else can I do? Alright, outside the ring, I'm going to put a seismic. And then I think I'm going to put right on this, I'm going to put another ice. Put a fire, minion, minion, minion. Back over here, build up another one, minion, and fire. Back over here, empowering, chilling, and the minion tower. And most things should have trouble getting through this, and as I buff these up more and more, it just becomes easier and easier just to sit back and do absolutely nothing. But this is the core of what I use. Is often on any of these, I use the empowering tower, a minion tower, and a chilling tower, and that is enough to take care of most things. And then from there, I try and have a bit of every damage source on all the different nodes I build. So let's empower this, and then get my minions going up on this side too. A lot of fire right here, and a fire right here. Oh, the boss wanted to sneak his way through here. It's because my because all of these are not built up yet. Let's get that fixed. Probably came from right there. There we go. That should take care of most of the rest on that side. Okay, good. I had some build up right here. Minion. Let's see here. Let's get some more, another fire right here. And we'll get a nope, we'll get an ice right here. That should cover the most of this map. So wide open areas like this are the hardest to defend, and I haven't pressed go or anything on this. I see I have 2 minion, 2 fire, 2 ice, 4 seismic. So there's a solid variety, and minions are first. So I'm gonna go ahead and build here. That way I can encompass everything around this when I fully buff this up. And then I'm gonna just do an ice here, a fire here, and on wide open maps, I think the least effective node tends to be lightning. I'm not saying it's ineffective, but it just doesn't cover as much area. Ice, fire, and minions combined tend to be what I go to within these giant empowering bubbles. So we're gonna go meteor, and then I am gonna put minions up. The reason I chose to do meteor first rather than minions is because there's a minion immunity node or pathway right here, which could not go well. Granted, I'm fine to kill off the monsters myself, but it is easy to lose focus sometimes because there's so many monsters. And then I'm gonna add a seismic tower right. I don't need that in here, so we're gonna add it right outside of it instead. And then I'm gonna add another tower right here, another fire tower, another minion tower, another freezy tower, and then I'm going to keep building up this bubble with more of these things. We'll put another fire tower right here, and now we're going to build up another one to help with bosses. So here's one more example. I am about to, I guess I should start the map here. So I have I only have 2 on this one, so that's actually really nice. Sometimes you get 4. Sometimes you get a wide opening room where things start in the initial room. That sucks actually. But this is one where you have tight corridors. So this is a Crimson Temple, and I don't have a really good setup to start with. So I'm just going to fast forward and start the map. So I'm looking at this. I see 3 minion immunities, 2 lightning and 1 fire. So a subtle mix. There's not an overwhelming amount of anything. Okay, I just got another. Okay, so with this, I think I'm going to go ahead and start by putting an empowering tower. I want to slow them. I want to be at lightning, and I want to slow them down. So. And I'm going to have to start doing some of the combat initially because there's some lightning immunity, which means they're going to be resistant to the damage. I'm going to put another empowering tower out here. A minion tower, I think. Another lightning tower. And then just build this up. And lightning and ice do great at stopping these corridors. And then if I generally shove a shock or a seismic tower right in the middle of them, they move through these areas very, very slowly.
It's branching exile.
As you can see, this combination of these two, plus this in front, really just blocks everything off. It's very handy. This one's okay too. We're going to do empowering, ice, minion. Got a lightning over here and a lightning over here. There's a boss headed this way. Let's take care of that. They're moving fast. Alright, now they aren't moving at all.
Ugh, new
So it looks like there's minions coming from this way. I can put another lightning tower over here just to add some more damage down that lane.
It's
And then this
branching
lane isn't built yet,
exile.
so let's take care of it. Alright, there we go. Got some damage coming now.
Let's see what this
Well,
tower can
two
do.
minion
Find this
towers for
grid.
more damage coming from the backside right there. And even within this structure that I use for the corridors of, and we'll put a freezing tower right there to slow them down even more. Then we'll take this one, and I'm going to leave this on the max effect, and that I'm going to put on move to damage. And as I said, this is the only other thing I really do, and this really seems to have blocked up these corridors quite well. This is the other normal strategy I use for building up towers. You do have to pay attention still, though, to some degree. There we go. You got the, you know what? We can go like this. Put just a lightning tower right on top of this spawn. Anything trying to come through? The big rare is. Power that up all the way. We'll add some more lightning down here. Just so there's a ton of damage coming down the corridors. I can do the same over there, but I don't appear to need it. And then come back over here and double check this, make sure it's good to go. There's a lot of bosses headed this way, so I'm going to go ahead and go like this. Build an empowering tower, and then power up this with a flamethrower. And that's about all I do. So that'll be it for this video. It's just kind of some commentary on what I do to build up my defense on this, as it is definitely a tower defense game. So thanks for watching.